Myself, Coach John Peterson, and Coach Dash Connell are very lucky to have followed you, Fred, in leading the Apaches. This could not happen if not for Fred Kniffen, when it came quickly through Coach Kniffen's discipline, nature, and structure. He created a culture of winning. For 10 seasons, he molded us and the men's and women's programs into the nation's finest. I was a member of one of his first teams. He was a disciplinarian as a coach. We did all the drills his way. Some of the drills were called the painkiller, knee touch volleys, and being 6'4", I wasn't a fan of knee touch volleys. He was tough on us during practice. Coach Kniffen is a devout Christian man, and each week he opened up his home to all for Bible studies with his lovely wife, Carolyn, who's here. They've been married for 57 years. Successful children and many grandkids. He truly cared about us as student athletes. Coach, you impacted so many lives the way you wanted to make an impact. Your message of fairness, hard work, doing the right things, and good sportsmanship hit home to all of us. You demanded good sportsmanship on the court, and anything less landed us on the bench. We do know that one thing that you did not like, and that was long hair. Of course, the fashion for men and young male tennis players in the early 70s was shoulder-length hair. Ward was our role model for the long hair, and we found out very quickly that you didn't like it. In fact, one day during practice, and I know you remember this, that we must have put you over on your breaking point. You grabbed our team captain, my roommate, off the court, put him in your car, took him to a barbershop, cut all of his hair, brought him back. The passenger door opens. All of us on the court were watching this. Randy Mattingly, the player who's here tonight, put a hat on his head and ran up to the dorm, traumatized the young man. All of us on the court, we saw that and traumatized us as well. But of course, that made an impact on all of us. But Coach Kniffen, congratulations for this. After a successful year at Tyler Junior College, you went on to the University of Texas at Tyler, and you created 2 more programs. So it's 4 programs that you created. And quickly, in the first 6 years, you won 2 more national titles, this time at the NAIA level. For us, so I'll speak for UT Tyler, and for all the Tyler Junior College people here, congratulations. We're very, very proud of you. And as all of us, we owe a lot to you as former players. Thank you.
There's just one more. One more.
Oh, one more. He wants one more.
Thank you.
Fred recently underwent surgery, and he's doing quite well. But to say a few words for him is his daughter, Jen.
So please keep in mind as I read these notes that these are his words, not mine. First of all, thank you, and congratulations to my fellow inductees, Jay, Mark, Jim, Jeff, and Tim. I feel like I'm in high cotton up here. I was raised on a farm near Clyde, Texas, and when we had an exceptional good crop, we announced our success using the expression high cotton. My dad was a farmer, but he was also the bus driver. I rode the bus and attended school in Clyde. The school had 1 tennis court, and when you reached the 5th grade, you were allowed to play tennis on it during recess. This is where I found my love for the game and my competitive drive. We all ran to the court at recess, and the first 2 kids to get there got to play 1 game. The winner stayed, and the loser went to the end of the line. Winning is a lot more fun. My mother ordered me a tennis racket from the Sears and Roebuck catalog. It was a J.C. Higgins model with silk strings. When I wore out the strings, my mother would restring the racket by hand. Sometimes the superintendent would come to the classroom to get me out of class so I could hit with the older kids. Even more incentive to work hard at tennis. By the time I graduated high school, I had won a state championship. I was offered a full scholarship to East Texas State and a half scholarship to Hardin-Simmons University in Abilene, Texas. I chose the half scholarship so I could be close to my girlfriend in Clyde. I earned the rest of my tuition by cleaning the gym every day. By the second semester, I had earned a full scholarship. HSU was in the border conference, which included the University of Arizona, Arizona State, Texas Tech, New Mexico State, and the University of New Mexico. I won a total of 6 gold medals during my time at HSU. I also earned a business degree, but quickly found out the business world was not for me. I was offered a tennis coaching job at a new high school in Abilene. It was my dream come true. I was there 5 years, then spent the next 10 years as the tennis teaching pro at Rose Park Tennis Center in Abilene. In 1973, Tyler Junior College hired me to build a tennis program. The program consisted of 2 parts, a 2-year program that trained students to teach tennis, now known as Tennis Tech, and a men's and women's tennis team. I recruited local players and the program became a huge success within our community. That first year we had 160 adults sign up for PE tennis classes which were taught by the students in the tennis teaching program. Our tennis teams worked hard, and by the end of the second year, our women's team finished 3rd at the national tournament, and our men's team tied for 6th. 3 of our men from that team went on to play for Division I schools: Ray Anders, Robert Cox, Randy Mattingly, and 2 of our women went on to play for Texas A&M, Desi Samuels and Betty Shilcutt. In 1975, Dennis Vandermeer heard about our tennis teaching program and mentioned it in one of his articles in World Tennis. That was all it took to make both parts of the program successful. We received messages from all parts of the world. By 1983, Tyler Junior College had won 2 national men's championships and 2 national women's championships. In the fall of 1983, I accepted the tennis coaching job at the University of Texas at Tyler. This was a new challenge. UT Tyler is a member of the NAIA and an upper-level university, only accepting juniors and seniors. This made recruiting more difficult. By 1996, we had won 2 national championships. I retired from coaching in 1997, but I love teaching, so I continued giving lessons and running tennis camps. This year will mark 47 years of our tennis camps. No person can build a program alone. Many people contributed throughout the years. I would like to recognize a few. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. And please hold your applause until I've named everyone. My brothers, John and Novice, both successful high school coaches that sent players and students my way. John Peterson, Tyler Junior College coach who encouraged players to come to UT Tyler. Robert Cox and Randy Mattingly, who nominated me and were on my first team at Tyler Junior College. I would also like to recognize my children, their spouses, and the grandchildren that were able to attend today. A special thank you to my many players and supporters throughout the years, especially those who honored me by being here tonight. And I saved the best for last. I would like to introduce my wife, Carolyn. For those of you that don't know, Carolyn is that girlfriend from Clyde. And her dad was the superintendent that used to get me out of class. We've been married 58 years this year, and I can truly say she is the greatest trophy I ever won. Those of us that were privileged to be coached by you know that you taught us so much more than tennis. We thank you for a career and a life well lived. And we thank you, ITA, for recognizing you.